Imagine you're walking down a public street and a police officer stops you, confronts you, and accuses you of a minor crime, a petty theft, a scuffle in a bar, a trespass. The officer arrests you, handcuffs you, and transports you to the local jail. And there you sit, wondering what's going to happen next. I imagine one of the first people you'd want to talk to is a lawyer. How long do you think it would take for you to see a lawyer? The same day? The next day? 7 days later? 30 days later? In some states, people have had to wait 3 months to see their lawyer. This is unacceptable. In the United States, the right to counsel is a constitutional right, and it is not being enforced.
The right to counsel is included in the Constitution because fundamental rights should not be subject to the good fortune of having money. Money should not get to decide whether a person forfeits their freedom or retains their individual liberty.
The right to counsel is included in the Constitution because it doesn't make sense to talk about a fair trial unless the defendant has a lawyer. It also doesn't make sense to talk about equal justice if the quality of your trial depends on whether or not you can afford to retain your own lawyer.
The reality is that there is no system for providing representation for people who are accused of crime in the states and counties of this country. It is entirely a haphazard patchwork approach. As a result, thousands of people are convicted of a crime every year without having had the benefit of an advocate, and tens of thousands more have lawyers who are overburdened and under-resourced. This travesty must end. NACDL is committed to making real the promise of the Sixth Amendment and the promise of Gideon.